Okay guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. This is actually the second time I'm recording this. As you can see, I built some stuff around my skeleton spawner. The first one I had no audio. My mic was shut off on my headset. Probably my kid or something messed with it. So, what I said is I needed, on my last episode, I said I needed some bones and arrows. So, here's my skeleton spawner that is next to my spider spawner. And right over there is my double XP spider farm. So this was found earlier in the series. So what I've done is I've marked out my pad, which is an 8x8 pad, and I'm just gonna start building around. I think the water is gonna flow this way, have them drop right here, possibly move them this way a little bit, and pop up maybe somewhere over here. This torch right here indicates 16 blocks from the skeleton or from the spider spawner. If I move one block, it shuts off. So I wanna incorporate both of these. So as far as me, I can't go past this point when I stand around in this area. This will activate both of them. So the quickest thing to do when you're doing these spawners is to get these guys away from the spawner, 8 blocks away, as quick as you can, so more can spawn. That's the best thing you can do first. So right now I'm gonna throw down some water blocks. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to. I lied. I'm going to start building this up. Actually, so that I hear a zombie. Where are you spawning at, boy? He's probably in the wall or something. So I want to go that height right there. That's as high as I want to go, right there. Dang it. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? I can't leave it there for some reason. It's gonna bother me. Okay. So you want to be 2 above. That way that's their spawning space, and 2 below. And this is pretty much just the normal mob trap, I guess. I don't know how else to put that. Where is he? He's somewhere. Don't know where. Oops, right there. So I'm gonna use stone bricks on this right now because it's an easy where he is very close. You're like, sounds like you're like right here, man. You down here? No? Huh. That's so weird. He sounds like he's literally like right here. Oh well. Let me block this back up. Whatever that was. Where's my sound at? No wonder why. Okay, so my game's been crashing lately. When I go into the options like that, it just says Java runtime crashed. I don't know what's up with that. That's like a first for me. It's kind of weird. So I'm going to outline this in the stone bricks. I don't know the future as far as what I want to do later. Like I might build around this, so I want to prepare myself for that. Like if it's going to be exposed, maybe I build later around this area and you can see it. So I'm just going to build to it right now. Like just take care of everything right now. That way I know it's already done. So I'm gonna fill all this in, pretty much box it in. I got some redstone stuff so I can do some lamps. Maybe I'll do it on the walls, maybe not sure yet. Or probably, maybe I'll do it on the walls. So they'll drop down here, boink. They'll flow over here, possibly over here a couple blocks, and then bring them up in some glass. These guys, same thing. These guys are a little bit more difficult because they're cave spider spawners, and the way they track you is just insane. Those guys are like freaking, like, I don't know what they are. They're like just something. They track like no other mob. They are very, very difficult to deal with. And if you've ever built one, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to do that today probably. I just need this going. Hey, you guys, be quiet. You see? You see it? Just again, my kids. Okay, you guys. I'm going to continue finishing this. My mic is on now. And I will update you with more stuff. Let me see. I need this. I need the bottom. Right here. And then this is going to be the water down here. so. This will probably cause a spot for spawns. One zombie probably kick it in there. Yeah. And can go like this. Yep, like that. Build up. And then they'll drop down. Actually, I only need a 2 high drop. So technically, I don't need that here. My bad. Give me all my blocks. Did I get all of them? Okay. Yeah, so this can actually go back on here like so. And now this can go up like that. They only need 2 high. Boink. And then they'll drop down. And I need to go up to that height up there. Because that's my ceiling height. And yeah, I'll finish this up. I'll come back with some progress updates of it, and we'll go from there, you guys. Be right back. Hold on. Oh, oops, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I got the shell going. That's about what I kind of want to do. This is the 16 block mark right here. I kind of want to have some of it exposed, and then I'll do probably somewhat the same thing over there. These two will have to be integrated somehow or another because they're so close. But that's the general idea. Got it all boxed in. Yeah. So that's how it's going to be. I need to put some lights, some redstone lamps. Probably do them in the walls or something. Not really sure. Probably the ceiling. It's the easiest in the ceiling, you know, to wire it up instead of trying to put them in the walls. Because I got to go around the walls. I don't know what I'm doing just yet with that. So, yeah. I think I'll leave it like that. And then they're going to be brought... let me see. Let me go see over here. What do I got? Down, down. And then my kids just spilled something. And then up. Let's see where that's at. Pick that up, you guys. Whatever you dropped. Here's my 16. You broke glass? So maybe I can go actually, probably like right here. Yeah, I think that might work better. Let me see where that's at. No. I can't do that. Nope, because I need to be within the zone, or else if I'm killing these guys, yeah, the spiders won't be activated. So, think up. I might have to do a little bit of movement because I kind of want it to look kind of cool too, with some glass tubing to bring them up and then down. Up and then down. Let me see. Am I in zone right here? Yep. So I guess I can bring them up right here. I think that'll work. Yeah. Up right here. Let me see. Let me see that again. I'm trying to think. So I bring them up, 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 over, down, crusher. Or do I want to go centered? Or actually, that might be better. Take them to the center, funnel them over here, and then make them drop right here. Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm going to fix that real quick, you guys. Be right back. Hold on. Okay, guys, so this is the setup I got going on now. I have fixed the stream down here, which this water will all flow this way. They will flow down here, and then up this way. Keep on going up, and then obviously they'll go up over there, which I'll show you. I haven't dug that top part out yet, which I will very shortly. And they'll come up and around, drop right here. I'll have a crusher set up, and while the crusher's going, if there's any other mobs, they'll just fall on top of the crusher. I'll hook that up to a button and an RS NOR latch, which will be underground right here. I'll put a timer on it, and then they'll all be one-hit kills or a splash potion, which I'll probably just use a splash potion. And then once I get the spider one going, I'll have some kind of setup over here. That way I can AFK right here, get both of these going. Boom, hit the crusher on this one, splash potion. Boom, hit the crusher on this one, splash potion. I'm not into swinging and killing all these guys. That's just way too much. Splash potion and a crusher. That's just, in my opinion, that's just the only way to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not about to sit here for 5 hours just to hit a billion mobs. For me, I can let it stack up till I had 750 cave spiders at one time. So who's gonna sit here 750 times and punch them? That would be insane. So yeah, you just use a little bit of redstone on this, and you're good to go. Very, very simple. I'll put all the water down. Finish digging that up there. Wire this up, and we'll be right back. So I'll be right back, you guys. Hold on. Okay, you guys, so I got the water streams and everything set up there. You can see I just tested it. Landing on here, I take no damage, which is exactly perfect. I thought they were going to take damage, then that would be kind of a bummer because then the piston setup would be inconsistent. But since they take no damage, let's go in here and let me get a couple things ready. Do I need food? Let's take down all the torches and let's test it. We got to test it before I want to hook up anything just yet because it's always good to test it. So let's do that real quick. Let's take down all these real quick. They're gonna probably start spawning any minute. Yep, like that. Get it. Yep. Get in here. Get in. Come on. Come on. There we go. No torches in there. They should spawn now. I believe. Does that affect it? I thought it did, yeah. There we go. Does this affect it? This might affect it too. And maybe even this one. Not really sure if this glass stuff is translucent like that, you know? Like if it can go through. I'll have to check into that. I think right here, this crack is exposed. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe what I want to do, put blocks right here. Not sure. Why aren't they going through? Because they're jumping. Of course. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Okay. Okay. Let's get this. God dang it. I need to get my lamps in here, which I should have done that first, I guess. Yeah, shoot another one. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on, keep it up. Keep it up. I guess I could help you guys along here. Just like that. They're jumping. Okay. So how did you spawn? Yeah, it's still dark. Okay, so they're jumping right here, which means it's one too high, I guess. Let's try that. Get out! Come on! I hate water. I just got done doing my slime farm, and I hate it. I can't get out. What the? Get up! Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, buddy. Go away. Okay? It's okay. Thank you. It's alright. God dang it. Okay. Go. You shoot me in my back, you little punk. Alright, now let's try that. Are you going down? No? Why aren't you going down? What's going on here? 'Cause you're tracking me still. And they're not jumping up. I thought they, Oh. I was about to say, I thought they swam. There they go. See, am I more than 8 blocks away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm right there. Alright, well they're going down, but they're not going down as fast as I'd like. What's going on here? Maybe my stream in there is not right? This is the first time I've done a spawner like this one. Oh, they're not coming down either. Why aren't they falling? What? That's not right. What's up with that? Why aren't they falling down? What's up with that? He's not getting stuck on the sign, is he? Maybe I need to sign up. I tested it. I was fine. Alright, well. Time to go back in there. Let me put this block down just in case they do come out. It's all a learning experience here, you guys. All a learning experience. Yeah. Yep. Alright, time to jack you guys up now. What's up? So they go in here, they swim, they swim, they swim, and they swim. And they're getting stuck right there. What's up with that? Why would they get stuck? Let me see. Let me pull that water. Maybe that sign's on the wrong spot. Maybe it needs to be here. Let's try that. How did you spawn, dude? There we go. Alright. Well, that works. Okay, that works then. I guess they can still spawn. Oh yeah, around the area. Let's check it again then. He goes up. Goes up. Is he gonna come down? Why is he jumping so much? They're jumping in the water. Oh, he did take damage now. Let's try this guy. If I'm over here, I need to act like if I'm AFKing over here. It's maybe not this might not be the suitable setup. That's not working. We're gonna have to do a little improvision here. Possibly like this to stream him in there a little bit faster. And get out. And yeah, I can't get out again. So let me see. They want to jump. Okay, so that should actually help here like that. But that's not going to work here. Yeah, that does help, but he gets stuck in the corner because of those streams. Alright. Okay, okay. Enough with it now. Okay. Frickin' guy. Get over here. So let me get rid of these water sources real quick. Just so I can see this a little bit better now. Maybe I should go 2 down. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And I have no water. Again. Maybe I should just go 2 down. And then, let me see. I need some water. Kimosabi. Ugh, get. Okay. Okay. Drop. Boink. Water source there. And a water source there. And they could get stuck here. So these blocks can't be here. It's got to be the stone bricks. Yeah, that's not going to work. So back to what I had it. Like so. And then they get funneled. I don't see this not working now. Unless I'm doing something wrong, you guys. Whoa. Hey, you guys, knock it off. Lily? Lily, come on, knock it off. Damn kids are freaking again annoying me. Like normal. Alright, let's make this a little bit better looking in here. Yeah. Just like so. Yep, that's gonna work. Oop. There we go. Okay, so that should be better now. Up here though, what's going on up here? Why are they taking damage now? Why wouldn't they fall earlier? That's what I don't get. Okay, so this water. Let me see. I should probably actually do it a different way, like this. There we go. And They're falling from there and taking damage, but they weren't falling before. Why not? That's the question. Why not? Let me just put a piece of dirt here right now. These guys are pissing me off! Is that right? No, that's not right. Alright. Yeah. I guess that's it, huh? Let me try that. And again, why don't I load myself up with ender pearls? I swear, sometimes I just wonder, you know? Come on. I'm gonna do the redstone lamps very, very shortly here. This is just ridiculous with this. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Getting irritated with this. Okay, so if they track me, just say if I'm right here and they do track me. Oh, I forgot to put the water down! Whoops. Okay, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, looks like it's working now. Looks like the 2 drop high right there is the better. So they do take damage right there, so I'm gonna have to fix that. We don't want that. Looks like that stream up there is better. The way I did it one back, it pushes them better. Yep, they're taking just a little bit of damage, so I can put a source block right up there and put a sign right at their head, and then they won't take damage. What's going on here? You guys getting piled up? See, that's the thing with the center ones, is they do get piled up like that, but eventually they do get pushed. I can't see that water down there. Yeah, it's going the right way. Okay, well. Looks like that's working. So, yeah. I'm going to mess with it a little bit more with them taking damage. I don't like that right there. I just don't want it to be inconsistent. So, I'll come back on once I get some more stuff going. Be right back, you guys. Okay, guys. This is what I've gotten so far. And let me go over here. And I am done messing with this. I am going to tell you guys the whole story of this deal in here. If you remember, this was all closed off. I originally started moving the skeletons over here. Oh my god. Okay, let's start with the first things first. The skeletons are no problem to move. They move easy, as you can see. When I had it over here, the issue was with the spiders. If I stayed over here with the skeletons, they're gonna track me this way, so towards the right, this way. And I couldn't take them down that way because it interfered with this spawner. So I had to take them down that way, and I didn't want to have to go all the way around. These cave spiders, they're probably the hardest mob to move around because of their size and their tracking abilities. They are just insane. I mean, if you guys have ever messed with them, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So then I X'd out all this over here, and I moved them over here. And I figured, okay, I don't need the XP from these guys. If I do get them, great, but I don't need them. I only need the drops, you know? And the spiders, I don't really need anything. I'm just doing it because if I'm here, I might as well just get string and eyes out of it, you know? I can make wool. So then I moved the skeletons over here, which means I dropped them down right there. They flow underneath, and then they come up, and they go all the way up 23 blocks, and they drop 20, whoa, force field. They drop 23 blocks right there. So this is their one-hit kill right here, like that. And I got a little lever right here with the sticky piston for kill mode. That means I can just sit here. The reason I put these half slabs on is once in a blue moon, that 23 or 24 drop fall, sometimes one would live. It was weird. So I put these half slabs just in case one lived. He still can't get out, you know? So he'd be stuck in there. You know, like if I just stand right here and walk away from the game collecting all drops, I don't want to be shot by a skeleton, come back, and I'm dead. So then, I got that all figured out. No problem, you know, that's the easy part. Take care of it. Now, these little boogers. These little boogers, I've messed with a couple times. First off, trying to move these guys up is very hard, and I'll tell you why. Because they like to stick to the top. So, let's say, for example, you have a situation, oops, like this. Okay, I'm sorry. Moving them up is the easy part. Moving them down. They'll go up because they stick to the top, but going down. So let's take this as an example. Say there was a tunnel right here, and they're funneling through, and underneath right here is water, and you want them to go down right here. So you got a one block clearance right inside here, and then boom, you want them to go down right here and keep on going. What happens is even on that one block drop you only have, they get stuck right here. They'll just stand there and jump on top of the water, and they won't do anything. I did tunnel after tunnel after tunnel after tunnel with these guys. You know, my double one over there was easy because it was a simple straight move, and whoa, that's a force field. Just a straight move, and that's pretty much it. So what I ended up doing is they drop down here. They funnel down from the right over here all the way down over here. They funnel down to right here, and then they come across this way, and then they come this way and go up. What I did is I made a continuous stream using the stare and sign trick, so that helped out. And I tried digging down here first, so they drop down, like just a drop, and then worked my way up. So then that worked, then that was all great. And then, another issue is this mob elevator, whatever you want to call it, like what I have here. It's hard for spiders to swim up. They're not like too high mobs. They tend just to sit on top of the water and do nothing. So after digging out the whole bottom, encasing it with glass so I could see them, start up the spawn again, and just watch them over and over and over and see what they do, where they get stuck at, rebuild, tear apart, rebuild. I finally figured out is once 2 or 3 hit the first one, that bumps them enough to where they'll actually swim up, and then they'll get piled up right there. So then I took care of that, and I'm telling you guys, last night alone, just last night, I probably worked on this for like 3 hours. I shoot you not. It was a pain in my rectum, literally. I'm telling you guys, just, you know, I thought, oh, I'm just gonna build an easy skeleton spawner, be done with it, and then I figured, well, I can't finish the room because I got this one over here, you know. So it's still not done. I still need something on the ceiling. I'm not sure about the floor yet. The lapis blocks, I just wanted to use lapis. I don't know. We'll see. But this is the gist of it, you know, just to get me going. So the best spot to AFK is right here, because the spiders will track me all the way over here, and the skeletons will do their own thing over there. So that's why I did it like this. It was a lot of planning, a lot of redoing and studying and tracking their movements, but I got it. I kind of almost wish I would have moved the skeletons and this maybe back 2 blocks. You know, that way I would have had a little bit more view with that spawner over there, but it's not that bad. It's a big room, and the cutoff is right here. This lapis block. As you can see, the skeleton or the spider one's off, and now it's on. So that's the cutoff, and that's why I put the button there. Then we go to the crusher up here, because these guys, they're not taking a drop, fall drop like these guys, even though I could have, but that would have took a long time. They're probably a bunch down there built up, and they're just waiting for other ones. So that would have been forever to bring them all the way up 23 blocks and then drop them. It's too much. These guys swim real quick. As you can see, my drop rates right here are fantastic. I've only been, since I started recording, I had a couple already in here, and you know, showing already 60 something in there. So this works out great. I mean, just killer. So then I thought, okay, well, how can I crush them? And I wanted everything to be hidden, but I mean, I guess I could have hit everything if I pushed everything up, but I wanted some things exposed, like you see here. So I got this one piston that is exposed. We'll go up there and I'll show you the wiring. So then I had this piston right here, which is the crusher. That'll move towards this way and crush them. But then I was thinking, okay, so where they're at right now, originally I didn't have a block missing up there. So that was flush with the glowstone, and they would just kind of jump in the water right here. Well, what happens is they don't, if they don't pile up like that, like at the top, they actually back up, and then they start drowning back here. They won't like compress with each other like they do there. So you kind of almost have to have an opening like that for them to go up. Cave spiders like to stay up, so I had to dig a hole up there. Well, then I'm thinking, okay, well, my crusher's on the bottom. So then I thought, okay, I'll put a piston at the top up there and delay this one. So that one will come down, it'll push them down, and then this one will crush them right here. Boom, worked out great. But the issue is when you get like 5 or 10 in there, when they're pushed down and then this piston retracts over, half of them get spit back out over here. I don't know why. They just like shoot out over there and go boing. And so now I got those guys over there stuck. So I'm like, okay, I'm running out of room up there with the wiring. Not running out of room, but it's getting tight. Like it's gonna be hard to stack piston after piston because it's just hard to wire stuff like that, you know? So then this piece of glowstone right here where I'm hitting, I hook that up to where that goes down, and then they can pile up back here, which won't be long. I only need enough time. See, as you can see, they all come like that. That means they got nudged. They pile up and then they nudge, and they don't take any suffocation damage because they're piling up in the airspace down there. So it works out great, as you can see. It does. None of them die. I've tested this many times, and these cave spiders take no damage and they are perfect. So anyways, I had this piston come down, and then I had that piston at the top come down, and then the normal crusher. Well, then I had this one air gap right here, because when this piston comes down, the water stops because the source is back there, and there's this one air gap. Well, they were still getting spit out, and half of them were taking damage and half weren't, and it was just inconsistent. I want to be able to one-hit kill them, or as I normally do, I'll just use potions. That's why I set up some stands here, and same with these guys. But I did want the option of a one-hit kill, so I put another piston in where the second glowstone is, and I wired that up. So now the top drops, these two drop, and then this is delayed and crushes them. So after messing with it about 1,000,000 times, there's no designs on this, so keep in mind I just did this all on my own. You know, I didn't have anything to refer to, so this is just all on my own. So we will test this one-hit kill with the crusher now. There we go. Do you see that? Bam! That worked out. That delay is so perfect. Okay, so one died. Now let's hit. One hit kill. One hit kill. These are new right there, so remember that. Those ones that just came in. But as you can see, the existing ones that are in there, they're one hit kills. So yeah, that worked out excellent. I mean, just look at that. It just works out great. Now, I would have threw in a splash potion by now, and all these fresh ones would have had full health. So, yeah, to keep that in mind, this is, I use splash potions. I don't like messing with this hitting, but even though they are one-hit kill, which is great. So, I got the timing all set up, and I thought I was going to have to adjust the timing because I thought they were going to take suffocation damage from water down there, or drowning damage, however you call it. So I thought I was going to have to do that, but no. Luckily, after digging out this whole floor, encasing it with glass, and sitting there and watching them forever, I got it figured out. So I hooked up some lights here. That completely deactivates it. I've tested that 1,000,000 times. And this one, the best way to deactivate spawners, you guys, is at the same height as the spawner, and in line with the spawner is to put lighting sources. So just like how I have it. They're in line. That's the best way. 4 lights completely despawns that. This one I had to hide because, as you can see, I originally had this corner with glass, so it was like, okay, well, I have to wire that, so I had to get creative right here with half slabs and stuff to hide the wiring. So that's how I did that. And then over here, I couldn't do the side. I couldn't do this side right here. This one piece of redstone lamp. So if I couldn't do this one, it wouldn't work on all the sides. They'd still be able to spawn. So what I did here is I just went balls out with redstone lamps on top, and I'll show you that up here, like so. And this completely deactivates them, and that goes to the lever. It worked out perfect, actually. It's all centered in the 8x8 room, and it completely deactivates them. I mean, like, completely. I thought I was going to have issues, but I didn't. So I'm happy with that. And last but not least, let's go check out the wiring on the up there for the spiders. So I'll probably just kill them real quick. Half of them are probably dead. There we go. Just to collect all the goods. I don't really, like I said, I don't need the XP. You know what I mean? I got an end farm for that, so I only need the drops. That's all I need. One more time. Damn, that delay is so perfect, you guys. It is so perfect. Nice. Yeah, that works out so good. Let's go up here. Am I alright? Yeah, let's go up here and check out the wiring. Oh, wait. Let me show you where it starts from. Goes under here. Vertical wires up there. All behind everything right there. And then we go up. And this wire feeds that piston, which is the crusher right here. That's delayed 4 ticks. So that goes after these ones. So this one is the pusher down. This is the one where they pile up here. They get pushed down. So that's that one. And then under here, there's 2 more right here. And this is the blocker. That blocks new ones from getting in. And it blocks from these ones getting out. So that vertical wiring comes up at that torch right there, comes up here. I put this block here because I was testing this up here, so it still works. I can even actually do it from up here, as you can see. There's the delay, resets the RS NOR latch. So this is a simple, compact RS NOR latch. Instead of doing the one that's normally like, kind of like that, and you got a torch here, torch there, and then, oh shoot. And then redstone dust. It's bigger. It's not a compact one, and so I wanted something that was at least somewhat compact. And this one's compact. I use this on my minecart station actually, so that one works out very well. So what you do is, input comes in, input goes this way, goes in the RS NOR latch, comes out right here, pushes the pistons down. So since this is like a memory cell, that first latch, I guess if that's what you call it, would keep the pistons down. If nothing reset that latch, these pistons technically would just stay down. They wouldn't come back up. So then you need some kind of reset. So we got this delay here, which is 13 repeaters at full delay. That makes it to exactly a 1-hit kill. Comes around, goes back over here, goes on the other side of the latch right here, and that resets it, and that's when these pistons retract up. Very simple wiring, just like my double cave spider XP farm, but that time I used the bigger latch because I was still new on redstone. So as time goes on, I'm getting better and try to make things better and better, you know, here and there. I'm sure I could have compacted this more. I could have brought it all this way, but you know, I just dug out stuff and I just started wiring. So I'm sure I could bring a lot of this over more this way, probably at least 2 more blocks. But that's it. Just like that. Pistons are down because they're fully powered off the latch. That's the one memory cell. Then it comes here and it resets it. That's it. So that's it with the wiring. It's simple. It's really not that hard. I mean, I know if you're new to redstone and stuff, it could be confusing, and trust me, I understand that. Been there, done that. And the weird thing is with these guys, they won't pile up unless one of them gets nudged like that all the time, like always on every cave spider farm I've had. One of them has to be nudged, and then they all will stay up. So I think that's the last of them. Yeah, I turned it off. Let me see. Nope, I don't see any more down there. So that's all good. I'm not going to go down there because I covered everything back up just so I didn't have to worry about anything spawning and stuff. So it's just, like I said, it's the canal from here all the way. You can actually see where I patched it up right here. So that's that. We got these guys in here, which let's throw a damage potion. Or I didn't have any more sugar to make, what are they called? The fermented spider eyes. So I went with the melon type, you know, for instant health, because I heard that works. I've never tried it, but I heard it works. I am out of sugar, and I need to make a reed farm. So, bam! Gotta love that. Put down that. Collect all my goods. Now, normally I could have walked through here, but, you know, like I said, on kill mode, once in a blue moon, one of them seemed to live, and I'm working over here, and all of a sudden, I'm getting shot in the back. Put that back up. Ooh, one way over there, huh? How many we got here? Couple. This 40 XP I got on me, this is all from testing in here. All of it, because I think when I came back from the end, I maybe had 1 or 2. So, if we want to go to kill mode, bam. Kill mode activated. So yeah, that's it, you guys. What a pain in the butt. Yeah, literally. I mean, I don't know what else to say to it, except it was a pain in the butt. It's just a pain in the butt. He must have been up there already. Perfect. Thank you. Get all my drops. Nice. Get some more string going again, because as you know, 1.3 you're going to have tripwire, so you're going to want some string for that, you guys. And yeah, I think this is going to end the episode here. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know what to do with the ceiling yet. I may finish that. I may not. I don't know. What a pain in the butt, though, it was. These guys were easy. These cave spiders, their tracking and their height and their moving abilities are just... They're a very, very hard mob to deal with. They really are. And if you hear anybody ever talk about them, they're quite hard, really. So if you plan on doing anything ever with them, research, you know, do your homework before you start messing with them, because you'll think one thing and they'll do another thing. Trust me. And you always have to be in a location to where when they spawn, they're gonna flow that way or go that way, because if you're on the other end, they're gonna, even if you have water flows, they'll fight the water flows and they'll just stay up and down and bounce, and they won't spawn anymore. So you have to consider that. That's why for me, best spot to AFK is right here if I'm gonna AFK. So what I would like to do is, I got a kill mode for these guys right here. As I was thinking, maybe I can do a lava blade or something on here, or maybe do like another like shoot another mob elevator, maybe break it off and branch it off over here, and have some pistons set up below to where they come here and maybe come up to a lava blade, and then their drops drop right here, and I can just sit here AFK and just let, you know, these drops just pile up. So I don't know. For me, it's easy just to hit the latch twice on them and kill them all, and just say screw the XP, you know? Doesn't matter to me. I don't need it. So that's it. Yeah, I'm tired of dealing with this. What a pain in the butt. But it works. It works great. These they pile up quick. The skeletons pile up real quick, faster than I even imagined. This is the cutoff zone. I think I already said that. Yeah, right here. As you can see, it's off. Bam, it's on. So cool. I'm done. I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do here. This is my double cave spider XP farm. For those of you that have never seen it, this is one I built originally. And the lighting, they still spawn because, like I said, I don't have the lighting right, so that will be redone in there. But I got 2 right here that are perfectly in line, that are perfectly level. This one works quite well because I can stand here in AFK and both of them go down the center right towards me, and I get, these guys can pile up fast with 2 of them. And I got the same setup here with the crusher, and they just stop right here, and then they're one-hit kill. Well, usually, what happened? It's like the delay wasn't that long. What happened there? Huh, that was weird. That was really weird. Anyway, this is set up too as a one-hit kill. I can go down here and grab all my drops, and I can stand right here and hit them or throw a splash potion or whatever. So that's that, you guys. Until the next time, thanks for watching. Bye bye now.